Hello, welcome back to Bendy Stretchy Pilates. Today we're going to be doing some hip opener work. Hip openers are very good for building flexibility through the hip joints and also strengthening the joints as well. In addition, we're going to work on building flexibility through the hip flexor muscles. So if you're on a spongy mat that's particularly thick, you might want to come onto the floor, which gives you a nice stable foundation to work from. So we're going to start from our nice centered posture. We're going to draw in the abdominals so that they're nicely engaged, and we're going to work from a neutral spine. Placing our hands on the side of the hips, we're going to shift the weight into one leg. As you do so, watch that the hip does not push out to the side and that you lose that nice centered posture. We want to maintain that control throughout the center of the body at all times. Check in with that supporting leg and make sure that the knee is not locked. So you want a very slight micro bend through the knee. So we're going to start by drawing in the abdominals, and as we inhale, we're going to lift one leg up to knee height or up to waist height and then lower and toe tap the floor. Inhale to come up and exhale to lower. So it's a very simple movement, but it requires a lot of core control through the center of the body to maintain that nice centered balance. And as we do this, we want to make sure that our hips are not pushing out to the side. Again, don't worry if you can't lift that leg very high, just go to your maximum range. On the next one, we're going to hold the knee here and we're going to do some hip rotations. So circling the knee round in one direction, maintaining that nice centered postural control, and then circling the knee in the opposite direction. Again, watching for those hip markers. Holding the knee here, we're now going to open the leg out to the side as far as we can and then bring it back to center. So imagine the center of your body is the gate post and you're opening the gate, just hinging from the hip. Now our hip bones and our pelvis will want to rotate, but we want to prevent that. So make sure that the hip bones are always facing forward at all times so we avoid rotating through the pelvis. Coming back to center, we're going to work through the ankles. So just circling the foot in one direction and then gently circling in the opposite direction. Lowering the foot to the floor and then just walking through the feet just to release the tension in the leg. Now we're going to try that on the other side. So again, shifting the leg into one leg, draw the abdominals in so they're nicely supported and you've got that nice core control. Check in with the supporting leg, ensure that the knee is not locked. As we inhale, we're going to lift the leg to waist height, lower and toe tap the floor. So we want to do this with absolute precision and control. So making sure that the hip is not moving out to the side and that we've got that nice centered balance. So on the next one, we're going to hold the knee here and we're going to do some wide knee circles, circling in one direction. Again, maintaining that nice core control through the pelvis. And then we're going to circle in the opposite direction. Holding the knee here, we're going to take the knee out to the side. Again, watch the pelvis is not rotating, keeping those hip bones directly in front. So again, imagining that they're the headlights of your car and you're keeping them focused ahead. Coming back to center, just work through the ankles, circling nicely in one direction and then circling in the other. Lowering the foot to the floor and again just walk through the feet.